Hello, we are back. The do's and don'ts of dating with Marilyn and
Patsy.
Okay, so our topic for today is
When a woman makes more money than a man. Will for you men, is that a deal breaker? Is that intimidating? Like, what does that do for you when you meet a woman? She may be everything you want a woman, but she makes more money.
dominant and submissive.
Yes. Well, that's what we were talking about. We were discussing this topic because it was brought to us by one of our viewers. And I guess it bothers some men when a woman makes more than them. But I brought to Marilyn's attention that if there's two dominant people, you make a lot of money, she makes a lot of money, maybe you're both CEOs, both
Clashing.
You guys may bump heads for that reason.
Because you guys are bossy, controlling.
You said it. But yeah, I think that maybe it's not so much the money deal. Maybe it's the, I get it. I get it. People that make lots of money, maybe they're the boss or they're the owner of the business, or maybe they could be some type of control.
Yes, have a control.
Get
a hold of you.
Yeah, and they're too dominant. They're very too. So I think in almost every relationship, you need a dominant person and submissive person. You may not think or know, but there has to be some,
right?
A giver and a taker, to taker and a giver, right?
Maybe some boundaries. Is that what you would call it? No.
I don't know, or I don't know. If a guy doesn't make as much as a woman, is it because he's just cheap, or this is a tough topic.
Yeah, they get what's the word? They get when they make more money than you, they get
more arrogant, cocky.
What's
their
the
ego
word?
Gets stroked?
Gets a little bit lower. Well,
it hurts their confidence.
There's a word. I can't even think of the word.
The
winter is getting to me. I am not a winter person.
Oh, come on, Marilyn.
Oh my gosh. I can
on.
barely get out.
Put your rain boots on put on a fur coat and you're good to go.
Like, I go out and I have a headache because of the cold. Okay. All right. We're moving on.
But anyway, you've had your hot coffee. You're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. You guys will have to let us know if you were dating a woman and she made more money than you. Would it bother you? Would it be a problem if she was everything you ever wanted?
Just that she
made more money than you. Would that be a problem? So that means you would have to go work 2 or 3 jobs.
Then you wouldn't even have time to date.
True.
If you're working
so
that much. But it's not like a competition.
Yes.
Yes. With who makes more, and it just matters how the person is and how their personality is. But if they are controlling,
I think
you're
that's an issue.
Controlling too, and you're used to that,
I think that can be an issue.
That'll clash.
Be an issue.
That'll clash.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people, it's an upbringing. Some women want to be taken care of. Some men want a woman to take care of them. And men aren't used to having the woman take care of them. They're used to being the manly man. Well, financially.
Yes.
Financially, a man. I want to say 85% of men financially don't have a problem. Yeah, that's like a human nature thing. The provider. To be the provider and to take care of the woman financially. And the woman nowadays, us women, we're single moms. We gotta work to support our families, but we would not hesitate to reciprocate, to give back.
If you do make more money, of course, I can see that the guy would feel a little bit, what's the word?
Poor. Just kidding.
No.
He would feel
intimidated. Intimidated. Boom.
He would feel intimidated by her because of how much money she made.
Yes.
Well, what if he's really hot and sexy and
he can still feel intimidated?
I wouldn't be intimidated if he was hot. I'd be like,
I'd be intimidated if you made more money than me, because I always want to be like the breadwinner. Like,
you want to be the man?
Like, I want to say I make more than you, so haha. but I guess it's different for everybody, you know?
It's your upbringing.
Yes.
I think it's how you were raised to be. I think it's just everybody's built differently.
Yeah.
And some people are just very independent like that.
And some people don't care.
Some people, the money is never an issue.
Doesn't matter.
Monetarily should never be an issue. Materialistic things should be. You shouldn't go and break your bank account just to impress someone.
But it is different for everybody. It is different for everybody.
Some men make money because they want to share that with someone. They want somebody to go and share these things with them. You know? But for women, I think of a woman made more than a man. I hope she can find a secure enough man that wouldn't have a problem with that.
Right. I wouldn't have a problem with it.
If a man made more than you, yeah.
That's
See,
fine.
some of us women don't have a problem.
I want to be spoiled too sometimes, but I mean, I can see if a guy will get intimidated by a woman making more than him.
And if so, then maybe he's not your guy. Maybe he's not your guy. But yeah, I could see where the control can come into. Yes, it's like this. Okay, for instance, if you're the eldest sibling in your family and I'm the eldest, guess what? You're both gonna want to tell each other what to do. If I'm the eldest in my family, I'm the youngest, and you're the eldest. I'm the youngest. You're older. I don't have a problem with you giving me direction,
stuff.
And I have no problem telling you what I want, right?
Yeah.
So I think if you're an older person or a younger person, I think you'll mesh well with somebody who's like a middle child. Because a middle child could probably adapt to either or.
Yeah.
But I think
everyone's
either
different.
way, in some relationships, I think there's always going to be a dominant and a submissive.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the bedroom or it's money or somebody has to be the one to say, look, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And the other person's going to be the one, to say, okay, let's do this.
I like that when somebody takes charge.
Yeah,
usually
compromise,
you're the person that
communicate. But yeah, when it comes to money,
it's an issue.
Yeah, it can be.
But if you don't make it an issue and you're fine with it, then live your life and be happy. You know.
Right. I think that's called cougars. You know, that make more money than men. When women make more money than men. Yeah. That means she must be the cougar and he's her boy toy. But anyway, so yeah, that was a little difficult topic because you know. Yeah. It all boils down to a lot of different issues. Yes, it does. So. It does.
Okay, so we are announcing
surprise!
Singles event for Saturday, February the 3rd at Wasabi, Big Garden, 6 o'clock to 8 p.m.
And we'll continue announcing it in our videos weekly.
We'll have games planned.
We have a lot of
activities
going on. We'll have some games so you guys can interact more, and so nobody sits at tables and just sits there and look at kombucha. Kombucha. It's a man.
I gotta change the name now.
It's a boy. You named the boy Kombuchi.
And what else?
Kombucha. Just
games planned. I'll order appetizers.
It's a neat little area at Wasabi Restaurant in Big Garden behind the bar. Maybe some of you have been there.
Yes.
Dressed to impress.
Yes.
And you know what? If you're not ready to date someone, don't go there and be like, there's nobody here for me. There's nobody. I didn't meet nobody.
I don't like that.
Go with an open mind, open heart. You know what? I've always said this.
Get out.
Anything, you made a new friend.
Mingle with other singles.
And between 6 and 8, everyone, because me and Marilyn are going to be busy and not have time to answer phones or texts.
Asking questions like who's there and, you know. We've been getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
So just show up if you want to come.
Show up and have fun. And if you're ready to mingle.
With other singles.
And with other single people, whether they're your height, your age, your type. You know what? There's nothing wrong with just talking.
And talk.
When
socialize.
Somebody told me that he was trying to talk to one of these girls and she was just like, Oh, I'm just too busy. Come on, leave the negative attitude at home. He's just talking to you. You're not marrying him. You're not going home with him.
You're never too busy. We always can make time.
If you were just too busy, you wouldn't have been at our event, okay? Don't do that. Be nice. No negative. Come with positive vibes.
Yes.
Positive vibes.
Yes, it'll be fun like last time.
I feel that negative vibe. Because if I walk by and you're sitting there with a smirk or a sad face.
Oh, and no sitting. We're going to have people standing.
Oh, yeah, no sitting. So wear comfortable shoes. Standing.
Yes. Well, there'll be a couple chairs. I'm not going to be
we're just giving y'all a hard time.
You guys to stand and mingle with another.
But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Each event we've had's been different.
Yes.
So different experience.
And different people. More people are starting to show up, and I love that. Yes. I love that.
So we had a good mixture of
last time. There was
guys and girls.
Yes.
You know, and who cares if they're younger? Who cares if they're older? Who cares if they're just talk to people, just socialize,
and get out from the online social media,
and don't be afraid to excuse yourself.
And deal with real people.
I'm gonna go talk to this one over here. I'll be back. Talk to you later, or whatever. Don't be afraid to excuse yourself.
Yeah.
From a conversation or somebody that's trying to talk to you, and don't get stuck talking to that same person all night. I've had couple of people do that too, where they were stuck talking to the same person all night. If we have to tell you guys, okay, time out, switch, talking to people, 5 minutes is up. We will. I will. I'll say, hey, you've been talking to this guy all night. Time's up.
Get your timer.
Make a date for next week and let's move on.
Yeah. So
yes.
I'm looking forward to seeing
that'd
you
be cool. We should give a prize to somebody who actually creates a date that night.
Oh,
good one.
Yeah, this is why we want to do this, because Valentine's, so you can have a date before Valentine's Day.
Yes.
It is coming up. Valentine's Day, of course.
Yes.
Love. The day of love.
We should we will give a prize to somebody who actually makes a date
that
night with someone for Valentine's.
Exciting.
Woo! That'll be so
just
cool.
to get you guys out to mingle and
and no negative vibes or attitude or say I'm too busy. That was like, really? I'm too busy. Then you don't need to be there.
You're never too busy. You can always make the time.
Marilyn, I'm too busy.
Marilyn. I don't like that. I don't like that.
So no negative vibes, please.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Like and subscribe and comment. Looking forward. I'm really getting excited. I can't wait to see you guys all. So love you.
Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.